And about 6 months after I started, I received a phone call from Kirsten asking, why isn't there a YMCA in Clovis? My family and my husband and I, he's stationed here at Canyon Air Force Base, and there's nothing to do for the families. So I said, Kirsten, I just started here at the YMCA. Give me 18 months, and I'll call you back. 18 months later, I called Kirsten back, and I said, where is Clovis? And so she kind of gave me bearings. She said, it's by Texas. And so I said, okay, well, let's go ahead and set up a meeting. And I don't know who to invite. So one of our corporate board members, Julia Mira, said, there's one person you have to meet and invite to this meeting, and that's Mr. Sid Strebeck. So I called Sid. He was very courteous, like he always is, very welcoming. And so I said, Sid, would you be willing to attend this first initial meeting to talk about bringing the YMCA back to Clovis? Sid said, sure. I said, Kirsten, who do we need to bring from the Air Force Base? And she said, well, Chief Master Sergeant Matt Caruso. And so we had this meeting at the coffee shop, Java Loft, less than a year ago. And at that time, Sid, we started talking, Matt, Kirsten, and I were talking about the concept of bringing the YMCA back here to Clovis, and what would be the advantages, disadvantages, what would be some of the barriers we would have to overcome. So Sid whips out his BlackBerry and says, well, we got to call Bill Bizel, Park and Rec Department. So Bill, out of the blue, and I'm sure it was because of his friendship with Sid, he showed up at the meeting. So our first initial meeting, we had City Park and Rec, we had the Air Force Base, we had Kirsten, and that's how the YMCA started here. And really, without Kirsten's letter, phone call to me, we would not be standing here today. So let's give a hand to Kirsten.